AMD, who also reported yesterday, record revenues of 9.5 billion, uh, beat 9.25 billion rather, beat expectations by 5.8%. EPS of $1.20 beat by expectations by 10%. And basically, AMD is just quietly executing in recent quarters. Now, for the first couple of years after sort of like the Nvidia started like screaming and kicking butt, AMD was pretty much flat in all of this sort of like territory. But then in recent quarters, it's been coming back alive, and most recent is like a huge jump in revenue. So that's definitely interesting to see. Um,
How's the price movement been compared to Nvidia?
in the past year, let's see. So past year they're up 76%. Past 5 years they're up 198%. And of course, if we compare it to now that we have this handy dandy comparison chart over here, yeah, like this is super fascinating. Um, look at that chart. The blue is obviously Nvidia, and green is AMD. But yeah,
Oh, to
Nvidia
the
has
one
just
year?
absolutely crushed it. In the 1 year, they have beat Nvidia actually. Nvidia is up 36% since 1 year ago. AMD up 72%.
Two
So
very
yeah,
surprising charts to me.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I agree. So like the 5 year on this is like incredible. Um, you know, Nvidia 5 year up 1,300%, AMD up 207%. All right.
Do you think there's
Should we?
more opportunity in AMD based on that chart? Or is it do you view the price movement as mostly irrelevant?
My typical uh I generally prefer like if all else equal, I prefer like the number one vendor as opposed to sort of like number two. And when you look at sort of like AMD's numbers, so we look at the revenue, it's growing by 32%. Their PE is 68. Their price sales ratio is 13. These numbers are not much better than Nvidia. In fact, in some cases, they might be worse. Like Nvidia has a lower PE, it has a higher price sales ratio, but PE matters more than price sales ratio, and it has a faster growth curve of 72% just in the trailing 12 months. So, if today I was picking between Nvidia and AMD, I would still choose Nvidia. But of course, I own neither one. Um, but
Right.
but yeah, what are your thoughts about that?
I I agree with you. I think some people, including myself, can be spooked by the price action. And
Yeah,
like, if I wanted to get into the chip space, which I don't, but if I
right.
wanted to, like, I definitely would look at AMD just because of the smaller run up. But I agree. In principle, like, I tend to be in the number one player. At least I try.
Yeah.